Welcome back to the catch up here on Cris Cyborg's YouTube channel. I am James Lynch. She is Cris Cyborg. Cris, how are you this afternoon?
I'm great. I'm happy to catch up today, and a lot of good things to talk today.
Yes, there's a lot going on, and we are doing this a little bit earlier, but it's great to catch up with you right at the beginning of the week here. We had a lot going on the weekend, but let's start with Friday night. We had the Bellator card. We talked about this women's fight between Liz Carmouche and her opponent, and Liz comes through. Best performance, I think, of her career. How surprised were you that she finished that fight that quickly?
No, Liz Carmouche, I think, is the best fight I see of her. She showed great, and in 30 seconds too fast. Her danger opponent too. The girl was fighting. She was undefeated and danger too, and she did great.
Yeah, very impressive. She beat an undefeated opponent and did so in such impressive fashion. I think she probably knew a title shot was on the line because she certainly made a strong case for it. I was just blown away by that. I know the champion has a fight coming up soon, but Liz has got to fight the winner. I think that was just a really, really, really impressive win there as well. But of course, kind of what overshadowed the entire event, Fedor Emelianenko going to be coming back in October. I know you're an old school MMA fan like I am. I know you fought for Strikeforce as well with someone like Fedor. How excited are you to see the last Emperor return?
I have a lot of people talk about Junior Dos Santos, Overeem, Verdun, a lot of guys calling his out, Burnett, calling his out about this fight. It's going to be one great fight. I'm happy because I like to see Fedor Emelianenko. He's the beginner. When I start training and I was seeing his fighting, my dog, the name is Fedor Emelianenko.
That's right.
It's very cool. I'm happy for him.
Do you have a preference of who he wants to fight? Because for me, personally, I want to see him fight Josh Barnett because we almost had that fight a couple years ago. More than a couple of years ago. It was supposed to be on that Affliction card that didn't end up happening. So Barnett would be my first choice. But I don't think you can go wrong there. Overeem, JDS, they're all good fights. Is there one that you like in particular that you want to see Fedor fight?
Verdun was calling his out for a fight.
I saw that too. That's interesting. Yeah.
He's the guy who's beat him, when Fedor Emelianenko was in the big time in
Strikeforce. Yeah, he beat him. Yeah. He was the first guy to do it in Strikeforce. Yeah.
Maybe I'm going to stay sticky with Verdun, but not now, because he's in PFL, but it's going to be a great fight too.
Well, apparently I heard today that Verdun spoke to PFL, and they're fine if he wants to take the one fight. So I know he's still in the season now, maybe after it's wrapped up, because I think the playoffs are in August, so maybe it could work. We'll see. But a lot of interesting stuff with Fedor back in the mix there as well. Speaking of PFL, Kayla Harrison, another impressive win, this time over Cindy Dandois, first round finish. What did you think of that performance?
Great to win, but I was thinking this fight, Kayla going to show a little bit stand-up, Mm-hmm. Cindy was going to be perfect, fight for she tried a little bit stand-up, but, it was a great fight. Because Kalisa Shields getting ready for her. It's going to be an exciting fight then. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Kayla, obviously we still have the playoffs, and we'll see how that sort of pans out. But I don't know. Selfishly, I want to see Kayla in Bellator. I think that's, just because of the division they've built, it just seems to make more sense. A lot of people want to see her go to the UFC, but how many fights are there for her, right? In Bellator, your division, it's all established. There's plenty of names over there. So it would be a lot more interesting to see Kayla over there. What do you think?
It's going to depend on the cards. I think who's paid, better. I think she's happy in PFL. Mm-hmm. But let's see. For me, it's going to be great too.
Yeah, no, I know that's a fight that you've been linked to before, but we'll see what happens. Of course, she's still under contract with PFL. And then we had some boxing on the weekend. Tank Davis, what did you think of that performance? This guy's going to be hard to beat.
Man, it's great. I know TKO, it's amazing. And another thing too, I think Showtime is behind him. Is almost 3 million or more, 3 million followers. And the Showtime is behind him, supporting him, helping him. The popularity is very good.
How's it been? Because it seems like every weekend we're getting a big fight, like a big boxing fight. I know you're a big boxing fan, so it must be fun for you to see boxing is alive and well right now.
I before I don't have the opportunity to watch in live. Now it's great. The fans, and they have so much fans there when they're watching boxing fight. It surprised me, make me really happy. People really enjoy watching me MMA fights. It's a different world a little bit, but then they really know who I am, and they make me really happy. They give support for them. And Virgil's going to fight the Agos too.
I saw that as well. Virgil got his next fight book. Virgil Ortiz, who we had here on the program.
Yes, I've been training with his daddy, I've been seeing him train really hard, and he's ready for this fight, and Fox and training, and they're excited too.
And it's cool because I do see you every week, tweet about the boxing fights, and it seems like you get a lot of love from the boxing community. Like people I know that just, talk about, combat sports, your name comes up a lot. How cool is it that not every MMA fighter has that, recognition that you're very well known in the boxing world as well?
No, then I really all my fights I really finish by hands. Most of my fights. I think this is making them exciting because if people like boxing, they really like to finish by hands. And I really want to try be always and support the big people in the boxing. I have some friends too. But it's really nice when I go to the boxing event and they really call me Cyborg. And then I went to Michaela fight too, in Las Vegas, and it was great.
Yeah, we'll see what happens there. Of course, we got a bit of an off week because, here in Canada, we have Canada Day on Thursday. That's on the 1st, but you have 4th of July. Do you have any plans coming up for this weekend? Anything? I know you'll be training, Chris. We all know that, but anything else are you doing this upcoming weekend?
I don't know. Maybe I'm going to Vegas. I have some plans to be there, but I believe I'm going to be with my family. Train a little bit, and I start touching. I don't have scheduled fight yet, but I always like to train and get improved what I have to get better. So for waiting for the next fight.
Any barbecue, Brazilian barbecue this weekend? You think?
No, I just have a barbecue yesterday. We love barbecue, and for sure the Brazilians are going to be together doing barbecue and doing great. What
did you have? What did you eat this past weekend?
We have barbecue, Verdun's brothers, Felipe.
Oh, cool.
He's very good doing barbecue. So yesterday we have all the Brazilians together and we listen Brazilian music live and some barbecue, and it's great. And if you guys want to check out about him, he's teach you doing barbecue. And
does he really? Okay, I'll have to check that out.
He have a garage grill. You can call him. He can come to your party and he make the Brazilian barbecue for you and your party. So
there you go. That's an endorsement.
You guys gonna like.
Let me ask you this as well. Like, I know you and Verdum and sort of his side. You all hang out. Do you feel like you're at home when you get together with the Brazilians and do the barbecuing and the music and stuff? It must feel like home a lot.
It's nice. It's nice. I think it's. I have a small group. I'm together Brazilians, but it's nice. And a lot of the Brazilians I know it's for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Long time beginning of my career. It's like a long time. So it's not just Brazilian friends I did now. It's people I know at the beginning of my career, and they know who I am. It's very great, very cool.
That's awesome. Speaking of barbecue, figure we'll use that for our Portuguese saying of the week. How would I say let's barbecue? How would I say that?
Vamos fazer churrasco.
Churrasco. Vamos fazer churrasco.
Não,
vamos fazer
churrasco.
Churrasco.
Yes.
Churrasco. Okay, I'll remember that. Yeah. Vamos. Okay, gotcha. That's good. So I won't go hungry if I go to one of your parties.
Churrasco. And in Brazil is cheap, is good, and yes, it's amazing.
Yeah, it looks delicious. I've seen the Instagram photos. Before we get out of here, I know your promotion. We're coming to the finals, right? With the Bellator contract on the line. What's the latest on your promotion?
The next one is gonna be July 29. And going to have great fights, and you're going to have the finals. The Grand Prix 135, the champion going to go Bellator. And we're very excited, very happy, for this event. And we always thank for all the sponsors, with us. And it's no easy doing event, but it's nice because we support athletes. I am athlete, so I feel like, I have to come back home and do my best for becoming more champions from Brazil, and do great.
Yeah, really looking forward to that. And like you mentioned there, so the winner of the tournament will go get a Bellator contract, which is such a good incentive. I don't know why more promotions don't do that, where they have something where, there's a contract on the line. I guess they have Contender Series, but this is good that Bellator is doing that. And of course, you're going to find some of the best talent in Brazil coming out of that promotion and going over to Bellator. So I think it's a win-win for everyone. And good on Scott Coker. This is something you and I talked about, of how he'll work with you. And these are the type of opportunities that are created, right?
Yeah, this is supposed to be, we're partners. So, it's an event, Cyber Nation in Brazil is getting huge. People really like to be in the event, and a lot of good athletes get out from there too. And it's nice, it's nice if people come from there. I can give the opportunity. My brother too, and he's the promoted the event. And I know it's a lot of work, hard work. So I talked to Scott and his support too. He's promoter too. It's no easy, but I'm happy he's with us this inside the boat, and it's gonna be nice.
Before we get out of here, I got to remind people about the premium service for less than a cup of coffee. If you go to CrisCyborg.com, you get exclusive content. There's a Q&As every couple months or every month. It's always good stuff. And again, this is one of those things where you really get to connect with Chris. You get to find out, fight announcements. There's all types of incentives. So make sure you sign up for that at CrisCyborg.com. Hope everyone out there has a great rest of the week. Stay safe out there. Make sure you're, keeping safe and all that, and enjoy all the barbecuing. Chris, anything else you want to mention before we get out of here?
So the next one, the next meeting with all my fans, all OnlyFans, premium fans in my page, you guys go over there. We're going to be together on my birthday.
Oh,
You're
great.
going to have the opportunity to sign up. You're going to have the opportunity to have a happy birthday with me. It's going to be July 9th, the next one. And don't miss that. Come and be with me, and it'll be nice.